bum bum. 7 siblings. No Pegasus. Oh, well, I guess we have the medic. No Pegasus Knights. A week later. With these reinforcements and supplies from the Imperial Army, we gain ground on Mavarna by the day. I'm starting to think we may be able to liberate Gungvale within the month. It may seem that way, Ariana, but war is so rarely cut and dried. It was a time during the Magus War when I thought victory was going to be within a week, and the war proceeded to rage on for 6 more months in full fury. But Mavarna's finally agreeing to some kind of parley. That has to mean something, right? It most certainly means something, Scott, but I would lace your optimism with caution, son. I'd be lying if I said the thought of a trap hadn't crossed my mind. But with even a chance to trade Rose for the King of Gungvale, Ryan and his men can't say no to the offer. I know Moses isn't happy about it, but I don't fault the men trying to save their own king. Yeah, they can't lose him, not now. I'm not sure what'll happen to a bear with our king gone. What is this now? I told you to be cautious about the meeting, and you two jump straight to the gloomiest of outcomes. We deal with this issue of parley at the capital now. And when the time comes, we'll deal with the issue of Berta's leadership. Hey, maybe we should make you the queen, Mom. You'd be great. I'm not sure whether that was a joke or a serious suggestion, son, but I assure you that no one wants to make that happen. I'm content to go back to being queen of our family, thank you very much. That Nike seems certain that this whole thing is a ploy by the Empire to seize Gungvale. He was arguing with Brandon, saying that this trade makes no sense. That Rose can't be this important to Mavarna. Can't be worth trading for King Carl. She's been chatty, but I always get the feeling she isn't telling us the whole story. But if nothing else, we're able to trade her away. I won't be complaining. Her rants get more and more irritating by the day. Nobody appointed you to be her personal jailer, Scott. You don't need to watch over her all the time. Hey, I was the one who took her prisoner. I feel like she's my responsibility. My son lecturing Ariana on responsibility. Now this is truly a day. Come, we best get going to the others for this parley, before my son sings the merits of detailed battle reports. Now that would be the end of the world, Nancy. Come, let's get going. Just eating a chip. Meanwhile, in Rose's cell, that jailer boy is as foolish as he is foul-smelling. His first mistake was handing me the supposed parley. These villains are naive enough to believe that they are worth bothering with, it seems. His second was for me for allowing me to the chapel for my prayers. Let's hope the senile chaplain does not notice he has a missing spellbook anytime soon. My moment will come. Oi, prisoner! Stop muttering to yourself. Time to get a move on. It's your lucky day. The people are trading for your freedom. Oh, I'm luckier than you know, Imperial Claude. Luckier than you know. An hour later, on the outskirts of Gungvale's capital. So you Mavarnans are capable of following through on a promise. With all the backstabbing in the neighborhood countries that you've been doing, I began to wonder if there was an ounce of honor in you. We're not here to trade witty remarks tonight. We perform a prisoner swap, and we reach on our way. This changes nothing about our conquest of Gungvale. Your Majesty, are you unharmed? You'll be safe soon. I'm not sure that's the truth, lass, given that Mavarna still holds our capital hostage. Don't think we didn't see your scouts surveying the land before this meeting, nor that we are unaware of your small force beyond the tree line. Its breach of the agreement was tolerated, as it was expected. What, you thought we were stupid enough to waltz into your fortified position without backup? What kind of moonclaves do you take us in Gungvale for? Quit the moonclaves, in fact. Your people have been most resistant to our improvements to their lifestyle. Yes, Rose has informed me of how lawlessly they've been living for hundreds of years. What is it with your foreign commanders and the biting repartee? Is that taught instead of tactics in your schools of command? Not that it matters, for your old ways won't last much longer. I apologize for the flippancy. We're all a bit on edge today. No peaceful resolution can be reached, Commander? Tell us more of your ways, of Mavarna's goals. Surely the bloodshed doesn't need to persist. The old must make way for the new, the better. Our chosen path is the only path that leads to peace. It is our destiny. Okay, Ariana. We've really tried to turn this parley into an honest-to-goodness peace talk. All this man wants to do is insult us and madly justify his countrymen's own actions. Send King Carl over, man, before I test how battle-hardened that steed of yours is. Ah, but the terms were that we would each release prisoners at the exact same moment. No deal otherwise. We did indeed agree to this. Guard, undo her bonds. Thank you, kind lad. Your service is much appreciated. And she's gonna kill him. Yup! And they're gonna kill the king now, right? Brilliant, Rose. A wonderful addition to our plans. Sire, this marks your end. Die for your country's warmongering. Oh, he killed him. To die without a sword in my hand, on the blade of one who fights without honor. I've failed you, Gunvale. Avenge me! Game over screen. A tome? What? How did you? Wait. Sire, no! You would strike my king down as your ally guts our soldiers, who has just freed her? You planned this all along, didn't you? There was no parley in store for today, only treachery and further Minervarna regicide. My, your powers of hindsight are quite advanced, Reg. If you had listened to a word I've told you over the past week, you would not be so surprised. Come out, men. It's time to wipe out Gunvale's champions in one fell swoop. To me. Dogs. Hiding in people's homes? I'll pound every last one of you into worm food. Hold Ryan, they mean to encircle us. We have to stay together. Ryan, fall back. We need to flee. No, I'm done fleeing. Warriors of Gunvale, heed my call. Minervarna has murdered the king and seeks to end our way of life. Come out. To me. We fight. Now we can't leave him and his countrymen to die, can we? We could, but we won't. Time to retake capital and avenge the king! Yeah! The die has been cast. One way or another. Victory or death. War. Why must you be so predictable? Alright. Still 13. I think we ditched Brandon for Ryan. I think we ditched Brandon for Ryan. 13 still. Is that gonna be the new normal? Oh, we get new units, don't we? Alex, the Lance Knight. Wait. They're all unpromoted. Johan the Fighter. Kajitel the Mercenary. I just realized we don't have a Mercenary or Fighter or Lance Knight. We have an Axe Knight and a... Oh, no, we do have a Lance Knight. No, we have a Sword Knight and an Axe Knight, yeah. These are our first instances of these, like, iconic classes. Interesting. I mean, I guess I didn't notice their absence, so it's not a bad thing. Just interesting. All right, boys, Resistance Leader calls for our aid. It's our big moment to fight for Gunvale. Wait for them to reach us, but oh, we have to recruit them. Wait for them to reach us before advancing. Until then, hold out. What do you mean, Alex? We wait too long and they'll send the elites after us, and then we'll never be able to fight with the Resistance. Quit your yapping, Johan, and stay put. They'll overrun our houses if we move. Once help arrives, I'd best check how Ma's doing inside the inn. But I can't move until then, for the king! Rose, I trust your imprisonment has not dulled your skill with staves. Not at all, Charles. In fact, I've dreamed of getting retribution on these foes. Excellent. Our men seem to be faring well at this moment. So soon, the troops will reinforce from the skitty outskirts, following the paths into the square. But Rose, be prepared to charge with me should the time come. Kenneth is displeased with our progress in this country. He will not let us live should we fail here. Alright. Steel bow. Oh damn, falling off in the speed department. Do you move? You schmove. Lift the hammer. Kayla, shine. Bright like a diamond. And then we can Sammy Slammy. Sammy Slammy. Sigh? Yes, Michelle Gaming. All right. How do you do against the Killer Lance guy? Pretty good if you don't get crit, or if you get the crit. Killer on killer action. Scott wins. Well, because the enemy classes don't get their crit bonuses. Alright, let's talk to Scott. Ariana, you holding up okay? That's sad. Sounding like the ones my mom makes. Wearing you have the weight of the world on your shoulders. Scott, after months and months, we had a chance at a peace talk. An opportunity to save lives in Gungvale. At least get out foot in the door with Mavarno. They've been nothing but antagonistic. Despite what your mother said, I dared to hope this wasn't a trap, but now... Me too, Ariana, me too. To see another king die at the hands of Mavarno, they really won't stop. Not on their own. We're gonna have to take the fight to them to the bitter end, until they lose the will to fight. Rose spoke with such fervor, and every Mavarnan we fought up to this point fought to the death. I think I assumed they had doubters in their ranks. But is Mavarna just a country filled with madmen and murderers? Content to kill kings and raise livelihoods to the ground by some insane lie that they are more righteous than us? Calm down. No, I'm done being calm, Scott. I won't stand for this. Scott, I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that outburst. I hope you can forgive me. My feelings, I can't ever describe how much anger I have. It's okay, Ariana. I understand. I feel it too. Your anger is justified. Mavarna should and will pay for this. Yes, but to misdirect my rage at you, it's dangerous. I shouldn't make a habit of it. I'm confident you won't. My father, he was an angry man at all times. Just angry at the world for who knows what reason. And he took it out on those around him routinely. Never once did he apologize, but you did just now. So we can talk it out and work through your anger. Thank you, Scott. Thank you for understanding. It's no trouble, Ariana. Now, time for some justice. Let's direct that anger at these Mavarnans. Yes, let's go. Alright, kill the Myrmidon. Silver Sword loser. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Alright, you can steel bow the Sword Reaver guy. Summon you. You can't fly over these walls. Okay. Let's just sort of get ready to go. We do have to rush to try to recruit these green units. But I think we can afford to take this turn to sort of lure people. Good crit, Scott. Very appropriate timed crit. Appropriately timed crit. Appreciate you, buddy boy. And then we reeve this lance. Crit? No. Michelle's jagging out. She's jagging out. And then you, Elfire Keegan. Twang. Twang. God, he's so fucking good. Oh. Already Alex is getting attacked. Okay. So we do have to rush for him. Who can talk to him, by the way? Can anyone? Yeah, it looks like anyone can. Okay. You go here with the blade. Heal up Keegan. Here. Okay, this side's good. We can steel bow you, because Ariel just has monstrous res, which is honestly a really good niche in this hack, it seems like. This is very FE11 coded, where res is just a very rare stat. I'm not coping Ariel, you're coping Ariel. Shine bright like a diamond. Into Thunderbolt. Fireball? Fireball. Summon you. Steel axe you. You go here with an iron axe. What have we got in this armory? Oh, we have no money. Oh, I forgot to sell. We have gems that I could sell. I just completely forgot. So, Sammy Slammy. Yeah, we have, the brown gem and I think a blue gem. Nice. Nice. Scott the Wazard. Critting when it matters. Usually. Air Caliber. So we can mend up Sammy with Emily. That mage. We're gonna have to physic Alex, aren't we? Like, he's in danger. Hehe, I'm in danger. Oh, okay, we're good. Is this the elites going for Alex? How do we do this? Okay, you can tag the light brand guy. You're stationary. You're not. You don't reach. You don't reach. You bow this mage to avoid a counter. Heavy Spear the Wormslayer guy. See, I knew staying put would be the best strategy. Squire Alex, ready for orders, new ally. Even Gunvale cities are not without those ready to fight. Come! The others will need our help as well. We must ride to aid them. Alright, can we... We cannot visit. Do we have a Vulnerary? We have a Vulnerary, we have a Master Seal. We got our Horse Slayer back, the Horse Slayer archetype. Steel bow, or sorry, great bow you. Mend. Oh, support. Sammy. Mend. You. Can we trick bow the hero? Like, does that get us there? Killer bow? Get a crit? There we go. Good job, Ariel. You don't move. You don't reach. Okay, so let's flux you. Shine bright like a diamond. Sammy Slammy? Oh my god, it's so Sammy Slammy. Go over here. Go here. Vulnerary up. We have a Lance Reaver, so we equip an axe. AS of 11, AS of 19, you double 25 minus 14, that's gonna be 10 twice. So go here with the poleaxe. Oh my god, Ariana just cannot dodge those low number hits. Like, to save her freaking life. Oh, weapon triangle's 2 might in this. Okay, I was calculating as if it was 1 might. We're good, though. Okay, we're good here. The shaman doesn't reach Ariana, right? Yeah, because the forest is in the way. Okay. Oh! Hello, elites. Hello, elitists. Shit balls. That's 52. That's 48. Okay, we can kill the warrior with Keegan. We can U-bow the worm shaman. Hatchet you. Oh my god, you're so bad. Okay, poleaxe the soldier. Grab the oh, we can elixir up. Wait, does he not have Kanto? Does Great Knight not get Kanto? That's interesting. Alright, you go up here, you go over here, and Elfire the hero. Alright. Now there's these shenanigans. We can Great Bow the sniper. What do we want Lance Reaver, you. Physic up Michelle. Oh my god. Her magic stat is unreal. Alright, Great Bow the sniper. Then we can L-fire to kill him. Come on, hit. There we go, Emily. Good girl. Now we Sammy Slammy? Summon? Equip Nosferatu. Killer Bow U. Alright, so you go for Alex. Nice dodge, Ariel. And then you'll Nosferatu. Oh, nope, don't even need it. Okay. Oh shit, I didn't even realize this druid was here. But Michelle's not in range of anyone else, so we're good. Oh my god, reinforcements. Okay, you... Does the sniper move? The sniper does move, okay. Fudge nuggets. Could trick bow you. Think we killer bow you. Nice, okay. Some auto. Hellfire you. Great Bow the Shaman. Heal up Michelle. Sayu. You have a hammer. Dang, I was getting a little worried there for a second. Name's Gazelle, part of the Capital Resistance, at your service. I'm still learning, but I'm willing to fight with everything I got. Just promise you'll make sure they don't touch my parents in here, alright? Kajel, is that you? Do we need to flee? Is Mavarna to burn the inn? Nothing of the sort, sis. We actually have a chance to win this one. Well, as much as we can win with King Carl fallen. Keep your strength up, Kajel. We'll have survived this long, we can survive a bit longer. Here, take this. It should help you. What? Lisa, you took the falcon blade down from the fireplace? Dad is gonna kill you! And not taking down from the fireplace may very well get you killed, Kid Gel. I know this won't be the end of your fight. Not today. You can help all of us for this. You can help in all of this, for everybody. You'll need the falcon blade. I can feel it. Wow. Thanks, Lisa. I'll bring it back when it's over, so you can use it one day, I promise. I'll hold on to it. I'll hold you to it. Now get a move on, the resistance is waiting. Alright, what is the falcon blade? What's his fucking bouge archetype? Kajel only... Oh, it's a Reaver! It's an 11-might Reaver! Okay. It's a curved sword, so it can reave. That's cool. Alright, you... Iron Blade. Hatchet. Vulnerary up with Alex. I can't believe this map gives us 3 fucking Ests all at the same time. Steel Bow to you. Heal up Ariana. Oh, shit. 24 attack. 25. 9 AS, 7 AS, 11 AS. Okay, so he lives at 1. That was reckless. Didn't realize that. Alright. Heroes coming. Lure the sniper. Oh! Silence. Okay, we dodge. What does this bishop drop? The Hunter's Mark. +8 skill. Alright, Killer Bow you? Nice job, Ariel. Ariel Gaming. Sayu. I'm tempted to Hamurn the Psy just to keep having Michelle Gaming. Like, she's just epic. Nice, we get strength. Summon to lure the Berserker down. We can shine bright like a diamond. And then heal you up. 31 attack versus 32 current HP. So you're good. So we heal you up. I love how he gets his PRF, the Falcon Blade, right outside of where there's a Berserker, so he can't even, like, use it well. Alright, you... Heavy Spear this guy, right? Heal up Alex. Can't even fucking kill an injured sniper. It's so sad. Alright, take down the sniper. Alex can at least recruit Johan, right? 3 fucking Ests. You have a sword, you have a magic. So that's a little bit obnoxious. Let's just go here. And you go there. Okay. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum. Okay. Good job, Ariel. Nice fucking dodge tank. That's even before weapon triangle. Oh, here comes the elites that we were warned about. 2% crit. Okay. Can you rescue? No. Can you rescue? Yes. Okay. Alright, you slowpokes are finally here. Now that they can't reach my home, I'm free to bash some of these stinking Mavarnans. My name's Johan. I ain't famous yet, but I sure will be. Get a crit? Nice. Okay. How do you do against the mage? You can kill the mage, actually. Alright, if we kill the mage, you have how much con, Johan? 11, 13. Oh, what's your aid, though? 12. Okay, so... Johan can kill the mage, then we can rescue him out. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. What is that? A brave sword? So we heal you up. Meanwhile, to deal with this side of things... you are annoying. We want to summon to lure the brave sword guy closer, I think. Lightbrand. Okay, we can L-fire you. Into Sammy Slammy. Can we Psy you? Psy you? Then... Alright, we steel axe you. Sort of hold the line there. Okay, we can steel blade you with aerial. Then we summon to lure the Brave Sword guy. Heal up Michelle. I didn't even check out the Ests growths. 60% strength growth on the fighter. Or on the merc. 60-60 on Johan. What about Mr. Cavman? 50-60. These are actually, like, for this hack, good growths. These are Ests that actually Est themselves. Pleased to see that. We might need to rescue Ariel. Alright, Emily's silenced. That's unfortunate. Oh, we definitely need to rescue Ariel. Okay. Kill the Brave Sword guy. Forgot I didn't have a staff. So we can get 16 there. What about the Sammy Slammy? Sammy Slammy just kills. Okay. Keegan probably just kills too, right? TFW, you want to train your Est, but everyone just fucking kills. Alright, we Iron Blade. Chuck a hand axe. Go, Johan! You got this, buddy. No speed. Oh my god, the speed's the one that he needs, though! He's got 60 in both! Okay, we Great Bow you. You go over here. Rescue Ariel up to safety. We're gonna try to end this upcoming turn. So everyone starts moving forward. Alright, let's get ready. Let's get spaghetti. Here comes them. We just gotta kill the bosses, though. And also the guy who drops that item. This is becoming quite the mess. Kenneth will not be pleased with me. This ends now. I charge. I'm tired of waiting for them to approach to extract revenge. Prepare your last words, you cretins. Taste judgment. Oh, it's very fucking Jover time. It's very fucking Jover time. Okay, we can U-bow to one-round Charles. It seems your commanders aren't a complete farce for you to have come this far. But even their chide remarks can't spare you from my blade now. What do you mean my commanders? I am the commander. She am the commander. Kenneth, I've failed you. Cleanse this land as you plead to do. Okay. Alright, so let's Psy this guy. And then you have Hermern, right? Yes. Okay. So we'll Psy the bishop. And then we'll Hermern Psy. Merm Emblem must have rubbed off on me. I've never been this into a fucking Myrmidon. But Michelle is just epic. One of my 3 Hermern uses, not on the rescue staff, but on the crit weapon on a fucking Swordmaster. Epic gaming time. Epic gaming time. Can we get you a kill? Can we get you a promoted kill? Might be able to. Can we get you an iron bow? Does anyone have not a steel bow? Ooh, ooh. No. Yeah, let's trade the iron bow onto Keenan. Oh, no, that's the trick bow! We don't have an iron bow. Fuck. Literally exactly short of getting a promoted kill for my stupid Ests. If we go... Hand axe you... Elfire... There we go. Johan Gaming! He's epic! He's gaming! He's not even getting a level out of it. Our aerial killer bow, bring us home. Every day I languished in your dungeons, only fueled by my need to defeat you. I will personally ensure you do not stay in this world any longer. Get a crit. Oh, it served us well. 07 killer bow. The hit rate! Holy shit. Scott? Yeah, 100%. Ah, I have you to thank for my escape, boy. Were you born with your overwhelming stupidity, or was it taught to you by that uncivilized mother of yours? Keep my mother out of this. We treat you with dignity and respect, and this is how you repay us. Dignity and respect. You foreigner savages know nothing of dignity. You're not even worth burying once I turn you into a carcass. Now, die, brigand. That's berserker to you! No, to die at the hand of foreigners. Primes, forgive me. Those Mavarnans. I don't care what nonsense they spew. They'll pay for what they did to my king. They'll pay. Ryan, I know you're upset, but talk to us for a minute. We've won the day. No need to attend the lost and the injured, not rave about Mavarna. The lost and injured won't stop popping up until Mavarna has put it to a stop. And if you're not with me, Imperial, then you're against me. Ryan, put that weapon down. We're your allies, your friends. If you're truly my friends, then you'll help me rally the troops to march on Mavarna border at dawn. Tactics be damned. We were fools to think this conflict could end any other way. Ryan, as the equal in your country's alliance, I order you to stand down or we'll have you restrained. Man, did you just threaten me on the day my king died? On the day the people of my capital bled and died to retake it? You're as stupid as you are procedural. And why, if I'm to believe Mavarnans, your asinine country is the cause of all this conflict. You and me, we're settling this right now, man to man. Maybe after I beat you down, your troops can follow a commander with a real set of balls. To the square, Commander. Did you see that, Ariana? Attacking my manhood. That's grounds for dishonorable discharge if I've ever seen it. Brandon, this is madness. Everyone needs to calm down. No, he needs to calm down. It's been enough tragedy on this day. I may need to have the men restrain them both. Yeesh. I thought we barely averted disaster by winning here, but maybe there's more of that in store today. For Gunvale's king to be killed by an enemy without a way to defend himself. That is the ultimate dishonor to the people of Gunvale, son. Their kings are chosen by martial combat and must die in battle, and most die in battle, serving the country. If Mavarna wants to change our way of life, they're doing an excellent job disrespecting all that we hold dear. Do you think R needs help, Ma? I think those two are mostly full of hot air, but I already see soldiers rallying to her as she chastises them, son. I don't believe we're needed. Ah, good. Maybe we should check on how the rest of the family's doing. It's been a long day. It's been some time since we had a family dinner now, hasn't it? I'm more thankful than ever to have all of you with me on a date like this. Maybe the quartermaster will let you make your roast chicken again. Ma, you doing okay? Why are you standing down that way? Son, you need to leave, now! What? Wait, I said now! Yeah, it's Dad. Mom, is it your illness? Do you need a healer? It's too late, son. Draw your axe and prepare for battle. Dad, is that really you? What are you doing here? And what's that blade? Predictably, Rose and Charles have failed, leaving me with this mess. But I found some good fortune to be reunited with my son. I see that your mother has continued to pump your head full of lies, Scott. I had suspected you were conned into the side of the fight, but now that you finally have you before me, you can join me in my mission. Wait, what mission? This war. The woman Rose said its seed was planted. The woman Rose said this war. The woman Rose said its seed was planted when a lone warrior came to Mavarna spreading the truth about the Magus War. I thought for a moment that might be, but it was too outrageous even for you. Nancy, I tolerate your denial of the truth for the sake of the children. But the Emperor, this world, the fetid old needs to make way for the pure new. Only the primes of Mavarna heard my plea and had the strength to enact what needs be done. Only Mavarna and the strength of the sacred fire emblem can set the world on the right path. Diane, what are you even talking about? You're fighting with Mavarna? You started this whole thing? Indeed, son. It is a just war. To think that Magus was the Emperor's own brother and he denies it to this day. His hubris, the pride of this world, led to the bloodshed 25 years ago. And Magus, the Emperor's brother? How can it be? You were not at the final battle, Nancy. I was there, to the end. I watched as the Emperor struck the Magus down with his lance, and then cradled him as a babe, saying it was all the fault of his older brother. that he armed the man with the means to conduct the dark experiments, all in the name of imperial expansion. But he fought him! He killed his own brother to make things right. Don't be so naive, son. The filth was covering his own tracks, while we were all ordered to say nothing on the scene to any outsiders on the threat of death. Why, the Emperor was only upset because his gambit failed him, and the Magus sought his own power. Who's to stop the Emperor or other countries from setting the world ablaze again for their own gain, But Dad, people are dying! This war, it's as bad as the Magus War! You're talking crazy! Don't call me crazy again, son, lest you face the Flame Blade. This will be a war to end all wars. The Primes have foreseen it. Kenneth, I did not believe all those months ago when you came demanding the children. Yes, Scott, your mother herself was not even persuaded by the Flame Blade. I assume you have felt the effects of his touch, Nancy? My illness. You madman! You endangered my children years ago with your insanity, and now you lay waste to the world? Draw your blade. This ends now. Jagen's gonna fall off. Oh, shit. Jagen's gonna fall off. Oh, she lives? You strike without provocation when I have not even drawn my blade. You bastard! Everything! This is all you! It's always been all you! Watch your mouth, boy. Drop your witch of a mother and come join me. She's not worth your time. Shut up! Don't ever talk about her like that! She raised us, and you left on your mad quest. You're worse than the Magus, murderer! My patience wears thin. Come with me this instant. Oh, I'm coming, all right. Yeah! Sword Reaver? No! Weapon triangle! Son, you would strike at me? I would strike at you? You're the monster! Just like those beasts you believe Mavarna's using. Brainless husk of muscle made of pure evil! Son, please. I do not want to fight you, to fight any of my children. I am doing this for you, so the family can be at peace. At peace? How many families have you killed in this war? Hundreds? Thousands? You're no father of mine. You never were and you never will be. Son, I can't fight you. Ma, you still with me? He's gone, Ma. The scumbag ran off. My fault, son. Couldn't protect you all from him. Mom? Oh shit, is she dead? Excuse me, Sir Ryan? Hey? It's a bad time, kid. Just finished being disarmed of my own men, and now I have a major offensive to plan. And there was shouting by the city limits. I need to see what that's all about. If you want to enlist in the force, talk to one of my lieutenants. We know you're busy, but we just wanted to thank you for freeing us from Mavarna rule, for giving us hope. It's the least I could do, kid. To see you all run through like this, just like the king. I'd die before I see that happen. Well, we just wanted to give you these weapons to contribute to the war effort. Ain't no use for him to stay in our family mantles if we're riding off to the war soon. Yeah, I mean, we'd love to use them ourselves, but we figured you could use them better than we could. If I take them, you boys just leave me alone. Like I said, I'm busy. Of course, right on, Commander. A bit too hot earlier, and I almost got those boys killed. Out in the streets, trying to be a hero like me when I was out of control. Sleep and gather yourself, Ryan. Then we'll plan how to make Mavarna pay, no matter what the Aberdans or Lamongians think of it. Steel poleaxe, okay. Steel great lance for Alex. So Johann poleaxe, Alex, and then the mercenary gets the blade. Okay, okay. Fuck. It's been an hour, but I want to at least see the cutscene, see if Nancy lives. A week later. Okay, she's fine. Well, not fine, but she lives. Nancy's now a good time? Time. All I have right now is time, Ariana. Kenneth's flame blade wounded me deeply and brought back my illness as well. I won't be fighting battles anytime soon. We've all been pulling for you, Nance. It was brave of you to do what you did, standing up to Kenneth like that. Brave? Maybe, but I failed nonetheless. I couldn't protect my children from him. I was powerless. If Kenneth hadn't left so abruptly, I have no idea what he would have done. Scott is beyond upset about the entire episode. He just grunts out the bastard will pay and repeats leaves to go on aggressive attacks with Ryan and Gungvale troops. The other 6 aren't doing much better. Nancy, we don't mean to press you, but we're hoping that, seeing as you're a bit better, you could explain what exactly happened a week ago from your point of view. Scott says, Kenneth claims the whole story of the Magus and the Empire being intertwined is by his own eyes. Do you believe him? Kenneth is unstable and his decision-making and logic can't be trusted. But an account of what he saw with his own eyes, he wouldn't lie about it. His response to this truth is insanity, but I don't doubt the tale is true. So Rose wasn't lying. Mavarna also bought into this response. That the world needs to be cleansed? I'd wager some do, Ariana. But it wouldn't surprise me if Mavarnans viewed it as a righteous excuse for conquest. Right. Kenneth's tale and animosity for other nations may be a spark, but most wars come back to lust for power. We appreciate the insight, Nancy. One more question and then we'll leave you to rest. Scott cannot explain why Kenneth retreated so suddenly. Do you have any ideas? Well, I was on death's door at the time, but I guess Kenneth has never shined his mistreatment of me in our marriage, but he never once laid a hand on our children in any way. Though his mind is unwell, he still loves his children in some way, and I suspect Scott's attack forced him to, even if his irrationality. Consider the fact that his mission may force him to fight his own children. So he simply assumes Scott and the others would fall in line with him? How could he possibly think that after destroying our home country? He can't be reasoned with, Ariana. Kenneth will never ever admit he's wrong unless he faces severe consequences. The truth about the Magus War kept to himself. This truth about the Magus War kept to himself drove him to irrationality over the years. His dissent now makes sense to me, knowing what he was like in his mind, stewing about them all these years. I know this is a nightmare reborn and magnified for you, Nancy. Scott had always spoken of what Kenneth was capable of in the past, but this... Sorry to make you relive this. I'll leave you to rest now. Thank you, Joe. I'm used to handling the burdens of my ex-husband. I just wish my children didn't have to share in it also. Scott, you can't be going out again. Mom's just starting to feel a little better. I gotta do what needs to be done, Will. Mom, she won't be safe until this war's over for good. Scott, we've barely seen you since what happened a week ago. I understand you're upset, but we're upset too. We need you here. The family needs you here. Ryan won't miss you for a day, Scott. You're not that important. Besides, as someone who runs off once in a while, it never actually fixes the problem. You won't feel better about what happened with Dad by driving Mavarna all the way out to Gungvale. You didn't see him, Kagan. He's worse than he ever was. He was always unhinged, but to start the entire war... Our father has committed grave crimes, to be certain. But now, at least, we've finally discovered the source of his madness. To hold the secret of the Magus inside himself for so many years, it grew in my mind as a sickness with deadly consequence. Christia, don't dare absolve him of his guilt in this. Father needs to answer for his crimes. Yes, he must, and I have no doubt he shall. But even in the darkness of his mind, was it not true that he refused to strike you, Scott? I don't know why he stopped. Man's crazy. We'd all be better off if he were. I'm just as bad as you are, Scott, but you can't believe, just for a second, that there's even a sliver of our old dad left. Who played with us as kids and taught us how to sharpen a blade? I'm no judge, and I can't decide a punishment for his crimes. But if you make yourself an executioner, aren't you just as bad as he is? Don't you compare me to him, Luke. Not now, not ever. You were just a little kid, you don't remember what he was like. It's only a matter of time before he snapped completely. There's no coming back from that. Scott, take your hand off that axe shaft this instant. You're beginning to scare me. Scare you? We should be scared. Scared of that! You're scared of me? I have to go. Ron will be waiting on me. Kayla, is Scott gonna be okay? He's never acted this way before, never for this long. I don't know, Will. He's angry at our father for what he's done. And he feeds off Ryan, who mourns the loss of the king, and the Imperials, who feel betrayed by their own emperor. I agree that Father and Mavarna need to be brought to justice, but Scott and the others, they risk becoming his blindest father. Yeesh. If even Sarah can diagnose it, then it's getting real bad. Hey, there's not the time for that, Luke. Excuse me. Wait, Sarah, I should... Ugh. Look at this. Look at us. Nearly as bad a way as before Dad left. I thought we'd moved on. But with Father's dramatic re-entrance into our lives, that illusion has been shattered to pieces. Maybe Ariana can get you through... Maybe Ariana can get through to Scott. He'll listen to her. He always listens to Ariana. Won't he? I hope so, Will. At the very least, maybe she can convince him to speak with Mother about all of this. Well, I sure do hope you're happy with yourself, Ryan. The aggression pushed Mavarna near back to their own border, at the cost of overextending and overexerting our own troops. With reports that Mavarna's summoners have begun to reappear with beasts fouler than what we've seen. If Mavarna launches a counteroffensive, we'll have some explaining to do when the Emperor arrives in several days. Maybe it's your Emperor who'll have some explaining to do. We have it from 2 sources now that this entire mess is his fault. I still won't believe that the Emperor and the Empire could have been behind the Magus all this time. Peace, Brandon. There's no sense getting into this for the 8th time. I can only hope that the Emperor himself can shed some light on what Scott and Nancy were told. While he's at it, maybe he can put his own life on the line for the battlefield for once, instead of getting the neighboring monarchs killed left and right. Just remember that his arrival will change nothing. Gungvale and Lamongi are still equal partners in the war, no matter what your Emperor says. I've no doubt our agreement will be honored. Regardless of past transgressions, we must stand united against Mavarna. With more monsters in the Alberta occupation force withdrawing to reinforce the Mavarna border, we can't afford to argue about the sins of 25 years ago. That we could agree on. I will likely need the bulk of the Central Army that the Emperor brings, just to fell Kenneth based on how we fared against 2 engagements with him. A runner approaches? Commanders! Mavarna troops and summoners to the west, a whole host of them. The front's about to be overrun. Just as I thought. If those troops fall, Mavarna can split right back into Gungvale. Thank you, soldier. All right, men. It's gonna be another big one. For Gengar, we ride. Ooh-wee! We got their attention now. Ready to do some real damage, Scott? So many. And so few of our troops left. And what's wrong with you, Scott? Where's that fire you've had the past week? A fire that helped me liberate my country and avenge my king. Driven you to defeat that violent father of yours. I don't know if I want that fire. That's what started this war. I think like that now. Gotta fight for these men. Draw your axe, Ryan. Those summoners need to go down. That's the spirit. Yeah, onward. How many slots do we get? We get 14 back. So I could bring Brandon back. I could also go Johan train. Join the Johan train, right? 1710. 1515. All aboard the Johan train, right? You'll get bows on promo, too. We just need to get some more experience on him. He'll be good eventually. Oh, it's a defend map. And there's a green armor. And a green armor and a green armor. Okay. Defend map. Droppable Brave Axe! Droppable Brave Lance. Mend. Oh, before we go, I do have to remember. We have gems to sell. Oh, we have a blue gem too. Okay. No Pegasus Knight, so we sell the body ring too. Let's get an iron bow. And a heal staff for William the Billiam. Grab a hatchet. Silver Lance. Yeah, Johan Gaming. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah. We'll dive into this next time, though. This looks like, you know, we're probably at the point where we do one map per chapter now.